2K Sports presents Thursday night of the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin.
David, he is the total package. Here are the 5 for the Clippers. We've got Devin Booker, Joel Embiid out there with Paul George. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Westbrook in at the 1. And for Golden State, we've got Irving. Irving is out there with Robinson. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game, and I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year.
Golden State moving the ball around. It's Irving, top of the key. The three-pointer, no good. Irving against George. Count it.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Outside Irving. Pass to Olajuwon. And the shot is long. Jordan against Booker. Now the pass to George. From 11 feet away, he can't get that one to fall. The Warriors go the other way. Irving looking for an opening. On the wing, Irving. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here is George. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Irving up top, defended by Booker. And they recover it. Jordan kicks to Olajuwon. Passes it to Irving. 6 to shoot. Tries again. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Irving feeling confident, just rising up and knocking down the mid-range J.
Embiid, the pass to George. Outside Westbrook. Pass to George. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Launches a three. Westbrook, no good. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Pass to Robinson. And a wide open look for Jordan. Sinks the three-pointer.
And wasn't really a long-distance shooter in college. Jordan really worked on his range ever since being drafted.
Here's Westbrook. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Kyrie with that feel, man, it's so special, impressive. Finds a teammate, that's a direct dime.
Westbrook finds Embiid. Here's Westbrook. DeRozan passes to Booker. To the inside. Drops in the layup for 2.
Paul George doesn't just score, he can pass it as well. Great all-around player.
There's the pass to Jordan. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And he comes up with the deuce.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's George. The kick out to Westbrook. DeRozan against Irving. It's DeRozan with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, and DeRozan is a tough assignment, able to fend off contact as well on that drive. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
Now here's Westbrook following the miss by Kyrie Irving. 1:32 left in the first quarter. George up top, guarded by Robinson. Shoots it up. Off the left rim and out. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Passes it to George for 3. Kept alive. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Jordan kicks to Irving. And he could not get them one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Irving.
So fun on a nightly basis to tune in and watch Kyrie Irving play. When he's got the basketball in his hands, there's some wizardry that's going to happen, and you appreciate the way he handles the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ewing's checked in for Olajuwon. Pierce comes in for Robinson. And it's Rodman in for Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to DeRozan. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Irving. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Irving's got 8.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Irving against Rose. He takes it in. Count that one.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And staying hungry, Joel Embiid continuing to improve every season.
Coming into this year, I just wanted to, take advantage of, every single day. Just making sure I was in the best shape of my life.
Well, he's already made huge strides in his conditioning, and it shows.
Not satisfied yet to win that MVP trophy, but he is more than capable.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Warriors. You've got Ewing. Gilbert Arenas is out there with Jordan. And it's Pierce. And it's Rodman in at the 3 spot. And here's Booker following the 3-pointer by Michael Jordan. Rose passes to Booker. 11 feet away. Again, the Clippers.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there. And inside the arc, he nails it.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that score. And the shot is good. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Booker finds DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Man, guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Now here's Jordan. This game out, he had 14. Over Booker. Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Pass to Rose. Lopez with the ball. He's guarded by Ewing. Howard trying to free himself up. And Ewing sends it back. 5 to shoot. Lopez sets a screen for Booker. Over Jordan. No good off the front iron. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Golden State moving the ball around. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. And Greg, some star big men have complained that they get hacked all game long. But they're not getting the foul calls these guards do on the perimeter.
I'd have to agree, Kevin. I mean, and on a lot of those fouls, the guards get 3 free throws. So something the league might want to take a look at, trying to balance things out.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Olajuwon's checked in for Ewing. Robinson comes in for Paul Pierce. And Irving subbed in for Rodman. Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Clippers shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And he knocks down the first one.
Such a high-impact player at both ends of the floor. PG drafted 10th overall in 2010, and he has had an absolutely phenomenal career. It does not look like it's slowing down anytime soon.
And he makes both free throws.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Stolen by Rose. Lob pass to George. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
Assist.
And that was the play to make. Rose making the right read.
On the wing, Arenas. He's covered by Westbrook.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Here's Jordan after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Jordan, it's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
George looking over the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Julius Erving.
That straight line drive there from Paul George. You love to see him get in that attack mode. Let's see if he can cash in now at the line.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one goes. Irving's checked in for Gilbert Arenas. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Clippers. And George drops them both. The Warriors trail. Jordan the pass to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Back to Jordan. Irving kicks to Irving. The pass to Jordan. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
George with the ball. 8 points for him. Pass to Embiid. Takes a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jordan dishes to Irving. Robinson a screen on Westbrook. Irving attacking. Westbrook with the block.
And Russell just bringing it right now on defense.
Takes a step back. George against Irving. George passes to Embiid. Back to George. Clock at 6. Rose. Good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Offensive rebound. Olajuwon. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
Now, here is George. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3. 41 seconds left in the second quarter. Jordan against Rose. Fades and shoots. A shot by Jordan, no good. Clippers leading by 4. Outside, George kicks to Cousins. Puts it up from 12. Embiid, no good. Now, here is Irving.
So good to see Cousins engaged defensively. Solid at getting his hands up and contesting the shot there.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Joel, the reserves have been a big story. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've gotten stopped, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
We'll see if they can close it out in the second half. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
Checking out Los Angeles. They're still very much in the mix, but I think they were hoping to accomplish more. They felt disrespected by the media, but even that extra chip on their shoulder hasn't given this team an edge.
Let's move our focus back now to the LA Clippers and a game that could go either way.
They came in prepared. The offense is firing on all cylinders. You love the patience, the flow, very efficient. Valuing possessions is fueling their success right now. This is not a team you want to bet against, at least not tonight.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Clippers. They lead by 4. So for the Clippers right now, Embiid is out there with Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's DeRozan in at the 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
No good from Jordan. Clippers leading by 4. The 11-footer. DeRozan's shot is off. The Warriors shooting for the game at 42%. The drive by Jordan. Good on the baseline, Jay. Jordan's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors.
And as much as he's done to increase the range on his jump shot, this is where Jordan's bread is buttered, that mid-range game.
Westbrook with a wide open look. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And it's the Warriors ball. Outside Irving. Pass to Olajuwon. 4 on the clock. Here's Irving and Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside, George. There's the drive, and it's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
And that's Life Above the Rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Irving. Again, Irving missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Oh, and the jam by Embiid. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Jordan sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Olajuwon over Westbrook. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Irving.
We all know how devastating Kyrie can be scoring the basketball, but very encouraging to see how he's trying to set up his teammates as a playmaker right here.
for a free t-shirt. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
And the Warriors with some changes. Patrick Ewing's checked in for Robinson. Rodman comes in for Irving. And Gilbert Arenas subbed in for Michael Jordan. The Clippers also changing it up. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Embiid. And it's Lopez in for George. Booker outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Unloads from 13. And that one hits back iron. Warriors trail by 4. Outside Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Westbrook. Lopez finds Booker. Fires from the line. And it's Westbrook missing. The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the paint, and then Ewing with the jam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's iron.
Booker is screen on Arenas. Westbrook passes to Booker. Over Arenas. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Now here's Arenas. Dennis Rodman missing his last shot. Shot clock at 6. Arenas dishes to Rodman. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The Clippers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. He takes what's available to him. And I believe he could be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And there's the pass to Ewing. Shoots over DeRozan. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Arenas. Arenas has got his 4th assist in this one.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Now here's Westbrook trying to end the drought. Elijah Wan with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Elijah Wan does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Here is Elijah Wan. Feeds to Irving. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so here are the Clippers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Here's Booker. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started. And one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Looking to end his cold spell, and that one good. Booker's got 6.
The fluid shooting motion of Devin Booker, so effortless.
Arenas against Westbrook. Arenas passes to Ewing. For the lead. And Gilbert Arenas good for 3. Arenas has got himself on the board with 3 leads.
You have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
Elijah Wan with the block. And he's able to get it back. And he gets it back.
Warriors foul. Hakeem Olajuwon. That's his first personal foul.
The Clippers have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
At the line for the Clippers, Devin Booker, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
So much talk about Booker and missing the playoffs in 2020, but those 8 games in the bubble where the team he was on did not lose really established a lot of confidence and a hunger to play that kind of way in the next season.
Both free throws good from Booker. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. From deep three-point range, and another 3 for Golden State.
You know, Kyrie is one of the best finishers in the league, but trust me, he enjoys the 3 ball.
George, that's a 2-pointer, and no good in the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Warriors on top as they wrap up the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Golden State's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Pierce is out there with Robinson. Then there's Irving. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
So it's the Warriors now. A 2-point game. Irving drives in. An easy 2 points on the layup.
So clever on these takes to the rim. Kyrie knows how to navigate and then finish creatively.
Embiid.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Irving against Westbrook. Driving to the basket. Westbrook with the block. And here's George. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Westbrook, no good.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Here's Jordan. Score the basket. His 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants. Makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
Fans, the loudest section is free T-shirts. Is it you? Let me hear you. Look who's coming out onto the court. Get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors hit team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors hit team.
Olajuwon's checked in for the Warriors. And a switch here also for the Clippers. DeRozan's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Westbrook. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
And the first one at the line is good. So 1 for 2 that time. Right.
But making it a two-possession game was what was important on that trip to the line.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Irving against George. Irving's shot is good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That's good, and the Warrior lead has cut down to 5 on the bucket from Westbrook.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
I'll take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
The Clippers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. DeRozan passes to George. Olajuwon against Embiid, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Timeout called the Warriors. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
Coming out onto the court, get up on your feet and welcome your Warriors hit team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors dance team.
Jordan the pass to Irving. Golden State moving it around. Outside Irving. Got a piece of it. Lets it go with the three. And Embiid pulls it down.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Booker against Jordan. One-on-one here. Over Booker. Here's Robinson. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Robinson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Warriors. Here's George. Robinson with the block. On the wing, Irving. Defended by Booker. Looking to get it going. And there's the nice layup by Irving. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
Kyrie just has nasty grips on that basketball. Cuts through the defense that time.
Embiid sets the pick for George. Passes to Embiid. On the wing, Booker. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Outside Irving, and it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
There's 1:40 left in the fourth quarter. Irving with it, now guarded by Booker. 6 on the shot clock.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It really is a great quarter foul.
Team score.
And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clippers trail by 11. Outside, George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
Outside, Irving. He feeds it to Jordan. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nice D from DeRozan. Booker the pass to DeRozan. Irving against George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Now the feed to Embiid. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
That's the man you want running into the pick and roll. It's Paul George at the helm. He's got the ball and makes a great play.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
The shot's good from Jordan.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but Veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. The three from George. Rebounded by Rodman. Irving against Booker. Now Irving. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Michael Jordan.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight we've got the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the San Antonio Spurs here at their home, AT&T Center. Two NBA greats, Grant Hill and Steve Smith, our analysts tonight, with our reporter, Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much, VA. Guys.
An old school approach, Allie. Thanks. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. And to the Spurs. And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
Well, we knew something might happen with Ben Simmons, and clearly he and the 76ers just weren't on the same page. Now, sometimes the relationship between a player and a team just runs its course, and after their disappointing postseason exit last year, it was time to part ways. So I'm sure Simmons is definitely looking forward to reinventing himself with his new team. I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. It's picked off. Pass to Anthony. To the inside. Garnett played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Russell a screen on Bryant. A leaner. That one off the back iron and out.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
San Antonio again missing. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Bryant, and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Carter. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Anthony outside, driving in. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Carter. Takes the three. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Bryant going in. Wow! Crazy good!
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Chamberlain. Now here's Carter. Ooh, it's stolen. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Tries a 10-footer. And that one's long. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here he goes. It's deflected. Bryant against Carter. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant. And every year, Grant, the officials seem to emphasize a different rule. You think it takes long for players to adjust?
You know, B.A., it depends on the rule and how strict they will call it. Things like the rip-through, hand-checking, those type of rules, they take some time to adjust.
And the Bucks will go for a different look here. While we have a moment, let's check out the highest-scoring teams in the league last season. Number 1, Milwaukee.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
On defense, the Bucks. Pass to Kidd. Snatched away. Here's Iverson. No good with the triple. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Kidd. There's the drive.
Milwaukee foul. Anthony Davis. That's his first.
No good on the free throw.
Foul. First team foul.
And the second free throw is good. The Bucks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. 1:41 left in the first. Here's Iverson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Payton. Tries the spin move. Pass to Kidd. Screen by Griffin. Shot clock at 6. Kidd with the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's Nash. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Iverson. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Spurs ball.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Kidd. Pass to Griffin. Outside Payton. And Davis with the block.
The combination of agility and reach makes AD a lethal defender, capable of sending shots back from anywhere.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Tatum inside. Misses with a tough leaning jump shot. Outside Payton. Puts up a 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
I mean, one of the best, most versatile defenders in the league. Simmons locking his man up.
And so it's the Milwaukee.
Your Spurs squad.
And you ask Giannis, his recipe for success, it's pretty simple.
Yes, I'm going to tell you the secret.
He does keep a tight-knit circle, Grant.
Yes, I love it. No big entourage, just family, team, and the work. And that's what he's all about.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the ball and piling up the assists.
And for the Bucks. Pass to Bird. Outside Payton. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Bird. Oh, deflected with the 10-footer. That one rolls around and rims out. Well, Milwaukee's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. To the middle. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. The shot misses. Excellent D there from Bryant.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And there's the rejection. Here's Payton. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Here's Nash, guarded by Payton. Deflected. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Payton. Carter from outside. Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. Pass to Nash. And here's Anthony. Shoots a fadeaway. Count it. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Outside Payton. It's tipped. Carter against Bryant. Here's Nash. Back to Bryant. Up and over Carter. Rebounded by the Spurs. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
Here's Milwaukee. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Garnett, guarded by Payton. Garnett no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo with it. Right side Payton. Here's Chamberlain. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
High percentage look for him.
But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
Pass to Anthony. From the stripe. And the shot no good. A bit short for San Antonio. They've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Payton. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Bird. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Got a piece of it. Pass to Payton. Now Carter from outside the arc. San Antonio again missing.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Here's Nash. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From 8 feet away, San Antonio with a rebound.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And a nice finish on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad. Give them a hand, fans. Your Spurs Hype Squad dance team.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Here's Iverson. And that one's good. He has 6.
That's his game, attacking the rack with a purpose.
Here's Drexler. Pass to Russell. Shoots over Tatum. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He does not get the second one.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Heads-up defense by Giannis. His ability to anticipate the shot pays off with the block.
Pass to Drexler. There's 38 seconds left in the first half of this one. And he makes it. And the Spurs lead by 2. Outside Simmons. Here's Iverson. Steps back and shoots. Griffin pulls down the board. And here are the Spurs now. They're on a 12-4 run. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
Spurs ball.
Seven seconds left in the second. For 3. That shot is off. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Spurs. They lead by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the...
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
Greetings, everybody. The stories so far revolving around Giannis.
Incredible first half for him rebounding the ball. We don't always talk about it enough, but guys who own the glass, they...
Now let's take a moment and see what games still lie ahead. Out in Portland, it'll be the Trailblazers against the Suns. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
We've we've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. In the third spot, Milwaukee.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, my. Came close to a four-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He hits the second from the line.
Anthony taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3. San Antonio trailing here. On the court right now for the Bucks. Here's Carter. Anthony grabs the board. The Bucks shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. It's 2-on-1. Up ahead. And Giannis with the jam.
And sometimes it seems like Giannis can dunk without any effort at all. He just glides to the rim like it was nothing.
Now here's Simmons. With the fadeaway. Fader on the way. Anthony misses.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
On the attack, Carter. And they pick up 2. Carter's got 5 now.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Now here's Simmons. Back to Anthony. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. He has 7.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Garnett. Fades and shoots. Bryant, no good.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in the World Championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Timeout Spurs. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and give love for your Spurs Lake Squad. Give them a hand, fans. Your Spurs.
Hustle a screen on Bryant. To the wing, right side. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Milwaukee ball.
And the Bucks with the possession here to the paint. Kicks it out to Bryant. Outside Simmons. Puts the move on. And slam dunk by Simmons.
And showing off his IQ right there. Simmons keeps things simple in pick and rolls and takes what he sees.
Inside. Here's Bird. Rebounded by the Bucks.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Bryant with the bucket.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Carter. Pass to Bird. 5 to shoot. looking to end the run, and he sinks the layup.
Well, guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Out to the right wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. The Spurs have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Kidd. Simmons defending. Leans to the right side. Here's Drexler. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Garnett.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Iverson. He has 6. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass on the layup. Griffin's gotten his first basket of the night.
It's a rough way to make a living, but somebody has to do it. Blake Griffin absorbing a lot of contact in the painted area.
Anthony Davis, he's checked in for the Bucks.
That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. In for the Bucks, Anthony Davis.
A minute 29 left in the third. Fires the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Griffin, a screen on Tatum. Here's Bird. Off the left rim and out. Milwaukee's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Garnett. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Russell. 59 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Simmons. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Pass to Bird. They set the pick. 34 seconds left in the third. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside Simmons. And here's Anthony. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
Now Carter. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple. Carter's got 5 points in the quarter. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Spurs up by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And for the Bucks.
Yeah, the way that Simmons handles the ball at almost 7 feet, it's pretty much impossible to defend. staring at this deficit. They're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Your Spurs squad.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. This is anyone's game. So he told them, stay aggressive, stay hungry. We can't afford to let up on the energy out there. He's hoping they'll finish with a flurry. Guys.
Allie, thank you. San Antonio leading. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Russell, to the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Now here's Anthony. And there's the screen with the drive. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Russell to the paint. Ooh, it's stolen away. 3 on 3. Anthony, the pass to Bryant. Back to Anthony. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range. And no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Bird. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
The Bucks trail. Bryant with it. Drives to the hoop. Shots blocked and stolen by Anthony. There's the block. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 3. It's hauled in by Garnett. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Bryant finds Anthony. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. And for San Antonio, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. And here's Russell. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Carter, good.
All about converting your opportunities. He just hit his second 3 of this half, third of the night.
Get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Larry Bird. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Garnett.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
That's his first personal
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Bryant against Carter. Anthony left side and is blocked.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
First team foul.
San Antonio's gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. Now here's Carter. Picked it. Here's Garnett. Pass to Simmons. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, guarded by Russell. Stolen by Russell. Carter from outside. Drops in the three. And the Spurs lead by 8.
I don't know what Coach told him at halftime, but he is shooting the lights out right now.
To the inside. Anthony in the post. Bryant, the pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 5. A shot to stop the drought. Bryant, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Carter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Anthony misses.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense and his ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Oh, man, what an effort tonight to put together this type of game against the defending champs. That is impressive. This is why so many people hold him in such high regard. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Chamberlain. Looking to end this cold spell. Got a hand on it, and they recover it. That's good. And now a 12-point Spurs lead.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Carter from outside. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Milwaukee ball. In for the Bucks.
And Milwaukee has possession. A 12-point game. Down low. It's tipped. Here's Drexler. We see the Spurs taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball, so we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. And it's still early. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you.
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Damian Lillard out there with Harden. Then there's Pippen. And it's Durant. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Spurs, Bird is out there with Chamberlain. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Russell. And it's Carter in at the 2 guard. For teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge.
Sure can. And just getting on the same page takes some time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will help you do that.
Don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Lillard finds Jokic. Right wing. Outside Pippen. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Bird. Pippen misses. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Chamberlain. With the fadeaway. Rebound the Lakers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Now, here's Jokic. Now, here's Lillard. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
What more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
And how many players have ever notched multiple 60-point games? The list? Wilt, Jordan, Kobe, Elgin Baylor, James Harden, Damian Lillard.
Now here's Durant. Vince Carter missing his last shot. Lakers working the ball around now. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see. Oh! He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Sign King. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Carter, just a freak of nature, one of the best dunkers the game has ever seen, and a top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Carter hits them both. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Outside Pippen. Lillard outside. With the drive. Jokic trying to free himself up. That one, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And it's hard not to get discouraged on such an off night shooting the ball, but somehow they kept the intensity up. I mean, that was a really gutty win.
It's Pippen with the drive. And it's sent back by Carter. Harden against Bird. Here's Russell. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. KD against Bird. And here's Harden for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Yeah, you got to chase Harden off the three-point line. He's too good of a shooter from there to be given airspace.
Giannis passes to Bird. Russell trying to free himself up. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A different look now for San Antonio. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Russell. Drexler comes in for Vince Carter. And it's Peyton in for Antetokounmpo. The Lakers also making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Jokic. Jaylen Brown comes in for James Harden. And Chris Paul subbed in for Lillard. Here's Chamberlain. The shot missing. Great D that time from Green. Down low, Griffin with the steal. Payton outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Drexler. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Brown will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Here's Green. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yes, love to KD there, making that selfish play.
San Antonio timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and give up for your...
Jason Kidd's checked in for Chamberlain. The Lakers also with the sub. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen.
Squad dance team.
Here's Kidd. Griffin a screen on Brown. Three-pointer, Bird from beyond the arc and then some. Bird's got 5 points so far.
Could there be any doubt? I mean, Bird's such a dead-eye shooter. Sometimes this guy practices threes with his eyes closed.
Here's Butler. Griffin grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backdoor.
Three-pointer, Kidd. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right side, Kevin Durant. Griffin with some nice D.
Very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. The Lakers in 5th.
A big part of their defense really revolved around their ability to block shots at the rim. It's so valuable to have that kind of backline protection. Allows you to be aggressive on the perimeter.
Here's Butler, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, he catches the defense off guard with a wide variety of moves. Butler's bringing the sizzle.
Inside, Kidd. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
The pass to KD. Stolen by Bird. To the middle. Kidd kicks to Bird. There's the dish to Payton. Back to Bird. Payton with a screen on Paul. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
You have to keep this man out of the paint. Griffin, professional poster man.
Outside, KD. Green with a screen for Durant. Into the lane. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Brown against Kidd. Drexler with a screen on Brown. Here's Kidd. And it's out of bounds. Well, they say it was last touched by Brown.
Down onto the floor for your Spurs, Bill Russell.
One quarter in the books. It's been a close one so far. Los Angeles on top. They're up by...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And as we know, the great ones make those around them.
I'm a lot more comfortable.
Not predetermined. He's reading the defense and then responding accordingly.
Well, it starts with getting downhill. The defense has to build a wall to keep him away from the rim.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far. Working it down low a lot, getting high percentage moves.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Jokic is out there with Butler. Then it's Harden. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. Giannis passes to Carter. Shoots the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Three-pointer, Lillard. The shot misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Payton attacking. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And how about the quickness on display there for Payton, especially when he's slicing to the basket.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Bill Russell grabs the miss.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
And Bill Russell slams it in. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches in this league. Kevin, I don't know. But I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Lillard from outside. Good on the three-point shot. Lillard's got 5.
Lillard's so focused, even from way outside. He knows he can still make these shots.
Giannis kicks to Carter. Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. Carter down low. Guarded by Pippen. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard. Great showing for him last season. First in free throw percentage, second in scoring, and of course he was also top 5 in assists. With his court vision, one of the league's premier playmakers.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations. Bird, he's checked in for the Spurs. Harden the pass to Butler. Stolen by Bird. And Carter has it in the corner. Hands it from downtown. Carter's got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, how about how well they defended the rim? Not just blocking shots, but also altering them here in this first half.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and give up for your Spurs High Squad.
Jason Kidd's checked in for San Antonio. The Lakers also making some changes. Green is checked in for Jokic. Kevin Durant comes in for Butler. And it's Brown in for James Harden.
San Antonio foul. Bill Russell. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Lillard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Memphis. Here's Green. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And they really haven't been able to get into any kind of an offensive flow this quarter.
Here's Carter. He dishes at the Kid. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. James Harden, number 1. 4th, Jokic.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
Lillard with it, guarded now by Larry Bird. Lillard, and the rejection by Giannis. Kidd passes to Russell. Carter outside from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
You know, I don't like to use the word shock, but that was a shocking result for me. Nobody saw that one coming. To lose to that team was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
almost beyond belief. I mean, even on a bad night, you think they'd at least be competitive.
It's stolen by Green. Passes it to Pippen. Kid against KD. Out to the right wing. Here's Lillard. Green breaking loose. And it's Lillard missing.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. And it's been ugly.
Bird dishes the Kid. Bird, the pass to Carter. Clock at 6. Giannis inside. KD's on him. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Back to Pippen. Green with a screen on Russell. Here's Pippen over Russell. That one a little long. San Antonio leading. 29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The shot's good from Carter.
And guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Lillard against Kidd. Green with a screen for Lillard. Over Kidd. Misses and the dry spell continues. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Spurs lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Frank Vogel. Coach, your team is down at the half. What has to change?
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime.
Hey, folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the San Antonio Spurs. And it pains me to say this, but I think we need some insight from Professor Diesel. Secrets to success in the... And now let's take a look at our feature. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Vince Carter really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
So with Peyton on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Bird, Carter out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Russell in at the 5 down low. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Six to shoot. Pass to Jokic. From deep. It's hauled in by Giannis.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Yeah, what was that? Did he forget about... very strange.
Sinks the triple. Pippen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectiveness as scores.
Carter with the bucket. Here's Pippen.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first. You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Bird kicks to Giannis. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 6-point San Antonio lead. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Spurs leading by 6. Carter with it. Now defended by Jokic. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for San Antonio. Griffin's checked in for Russell. And it's Drexler in for Bird. Chris Paul's checked in for Los Angeles. Drexler outside. Back to Giannis. A 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Jokic with the screen on Giannis to the inside. Shoots over Griffin, and the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Jokic. Carter looking around. Griffin sets the screen for Carter. Clyde Drexler on the wing. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 6. Jokic passes to Paul. Here's KD. 2 points. That one goes. KD's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Tough hoop from Durant. KD makes those look way easier than that.
Carter finds Griffin. And here is Antetokounmpo, defended by Paul. And it's Giannis missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Los Angeles. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
Here's Carter. Takes it inside. Good. And Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Lakers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Some bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Your Spurs squad.
And the Spurs making a change here. Kids checked in.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. He's coming off an excellent season. First in assists and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And dropping a lot of dimes. He led the league in assists because he's the ultimate competitor, an absolute magician with the basketball. Harden against Carter. And there's the feed to Griffin. Chamberlain with a screen on Paul. And the basket by Kidd. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out there.
Yeah, but they've been offensive defensively tonight because they've really forced the issue on D and come up with quite a few steals and deflections.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Russell, he's checked in for Griffin. Bird comes in for Drexler. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Jason Kidd. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lillard's checked in. Clock at 4. Here's Durant. Los Angeles with another miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
They're not playing defense with anywhere near the passion they showed in the first half. There's been a big-time drop-off.
Lillard up top. Antetokounmpo defending. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Russell kicks to Carter. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Damian Lillard is second. Giannis Antetokounmpo fourth.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
Lillard misses.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. Oh, it's not a smart shot.
Russell passes to Antetokounmpo. And Carter has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Fantastic penetrator. Once Lillard sees a lane to the rim, he jumps out.
Now Carter. From the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Carter's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Yeah, no need for hero ball there. You just need to make the right basketball play. Outstanding distance.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Durant is out there with Jokic. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Harden. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. And the pass to Jokic. Over Russell. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Chamberlain. Pass to Bird. The fadeaway. Another one falls for San Antonio.
You don't see that too often, the fadeaway shot when he's wide open.
Harden dishes to Lillard. Harden sets the pick for Lillard. And there's the drive. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Harden finds Jokic to the wing on the left. Lillard against Antetokounmpo. Lillard left side. That one doesn't go. Giannis with some nice D. Harden against Carter. Chamberlain with a screen on Harden. Here's Carter, and Durant sends it back.
Yeah, and we've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block some shots.
Outside Pippen. KD against Chamberlain. Lillard way outside. Lillard again missing.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Down low, Pippen with the steal. Outside Durant and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Thursday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Dishes it to Carter. Russell, a screen on Durant. Bird with it. Now defended by Jokic.
And every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
At the line for your Spurs, Larry Bird, taking 2 shots.
2 shots. That's on the first.
Free throw good. Bird. Bird hits them both. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Lillard, the pass to Pippen. Back to Lillard. Jokic against Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Harden. No good again that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Stolen by Durant. He kicks it to Harden. Nobody near Lillard. Los Angeles with another miss.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Pass to Bird. Giannis against Lillard. Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Carter against Harden. Here's Pippen. Going inside, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. The game now requires so much movement. Big men have to cover a lot more ground. We know that. They are on the perimeter, Chris. Does that add some strain physically?
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Who knows? But it's less bumps and bruises, and which to me was more wear and tear. So I think every case is different. I don't think you can put a blanket statement over that, but you have to have some skill set today. Get out and run and guard in some different positions.
Lillard from outside, and it's Russell with the rebound. Russell's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Giannis outside. Kicks it to Chamberlain. Bird against Lillard. Bird misses. Lakers trail by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Vince Carter.
He was the one dictating the pace tonight, playing up-tempo or slowing it down, but always scoring.
Here's Chamberlain. The rebound by Harden. It's Pippen on the wing, defended by Carter. Outside for KD. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jokic sets the screen for KD. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Sometimes it's impossible guy to cover. Durant puts defenses in a situation where they must compromise or foul.
For Los Angeles, Kevin Durant.
Durant hits them both. 16 seconds left in the game. Payton looking it over. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Giannis. The team picked it up in the second half. What changed out there?
We were playing actually really competitive. We were playing hard, but I think in the third quarter, when you start making shots, you even play harder defensively, and we were moving the ball really well.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At shooting guard, Vince Carter. At power forward, Wilt Chamberlain. At the other forward position, Larry Bird. At the other guard position, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At center, Bill Russell. The head coach of the visiting team is Greg Popovich. Let's meet the starting five for your Milwaukee Bucks. At the point guard position, standing 6'11", number 7, and starting the big man at the head.
Hello out there. And here in October, we have a little indication of what may be coming in the East. You take a look at the Bucks, still early, but they have the third best record in the conference.
Seeing where the Bucks are, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And a look at the starters for the Spurs. And from Milwaukee, now here's Simmons. Pass to Anthony. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Bryant. Anthony with a screen on Carter. 2 on the clock. Oh, sweet move. Bryant, no good. Here's Bird, coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound, Milwaukee. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
Offensively, it was never their night. The issues they suffered were pretty clear.
Yeah, the offense was AWOL. It just wasn't there. No rhythm, no flow, just a tough day.
And Grant, these teams both stacked in the front court.
Stacked indeed, B.A. The versatility demanded in today's game, revolutionizing those positions. Now, it's not enough to just control the paint. You've got to do more.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Vince Carter taking 2 shots.
Then he drops the first. And so Carter nails them both. Simmons with it. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game. Good D by Antetokounmpo.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Can't hit from in close.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To the middle. It's intercepted. Pass to Carter. Here's Chamberlain. Simmons against Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Blocked!
And not forget about the defensive Garnett now. Outstanding at knowing when to time his leap to block the shot.
Now here's Simmons. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Carter from outside. He drops it from range. Carter's got 5 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Bryant outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. The shot off that time. Oh, nice D from Carter. San Antonio leading. And there's the drive. Got a piece of it. Here's Garnett. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Anthony. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. Let's go with a 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Here's Garnett. Anthony, the pass to Simmons. To the left wing. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Bryant. Carter can't get it to go.
Well, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Garnett. Now Bryant. Looking to end the drought. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Boy, what a great athlete Kobe Bryant is. Man, watching him take flight and jam it down doesn't get much better than that.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. On defense, the Bucks. Now Payton. Griffin, a screen on Davis. Payton attacking. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
First in scoring, second in rebounding, and looking at their field goal percentage, they finished number 3 overall. Very impressive, especially when you consider how focused they were on getting the best shot possible on every possession.
And putting up the most points in the league. They were the offense that no one wanted to face. Here's Kidd. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. Kept alive. Griffin. Soft touch off the glass.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Spurs foul. Gary Payton. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.136 left in the first. Here's Nash. Pass to Tatum. Here's Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Iverson. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. Here's Kidd. The floater, and it's good on the layup.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
54 seconds left to play in the first. Iverson can't hit. San Antonio's gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Pass to Drexler. Here's Kidd. Iverson with a rebound. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Inside, here's Garnett, and the layup is good.
And AI, Allen Iverson, does more than just shoot the ball. He also has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
He takes it in, and it's blocked by Davis.
Milwaukee foul. Anthony Davis. That's his first personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Individually, Russell affects the game in so many ways, but as a teammate, I just think he elevates everybody else's play, makes them better.
Here's Nash, guarded by Payton. Pass to Tatum. Unloads from 13. He can't hit that time. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And as strong as he is, no question, Giannis takes a lot of hits.
There's going to be a lot of teams that are going to come out and try to be physical with me, try to hit me, knock down to the floor. But I just got to keep my composure. I think I have great teammates that always talk to me and tell me, stay focused, stay in the game.
Giannis not trying to get baited into any extracurriculars after the play is done, Grant.
Well, as the star player, you got to be smart. I mean, focus on dominating and trust your teammates to have your back.
San Antonio Fox. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far.
First team.
All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
That free throw misses, and there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. That's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
So on the floor for San Antonio. Pass to Carter. And the foul on Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. Bird, that's good.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves, can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Bryant, the shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
The Bucks trail. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Here's Nash. Rebound San Antonio. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. And stolen by Simmons. It's 2-on-1. Kicks it out to Bryant. Pass to Nash. To the inside. Here's Simmons. And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there. And there's the call. San Antonio the foul.
When he gets aggressive shooting, I think Simmons is at his best when he's attacking and being aggressive. Earns a trip to the line there as a result.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Bryant outside. Pass to Nash. And here's Bryant. Here's Nash. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Simmons. Three-pointer, Anthony. That shot, no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena. And they proved it that game.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
You know, Ben Simmons can make spectacular passes, but he doesn't need to be flashy. He's all about helping his teammates get easy baskets.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Bucks second,
Well, I tell you what, they never eased up on the boards throughout last season. I mean, they were tenacious. They persevered. They were aggressive. I mean, they went after the boards hard.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Fade away. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Carter from outside. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Now here's Anthony. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And the shot goes.
He's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Simmons. Bryant outside. Here's Nash, guarded by Payton. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Pass to Bird. Outside Payton. Takes it inside. Tries again, and that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Get down for your Bucks and City.
San Antonio going with almost an entire new group here.
Second in fewest turnovers per game, 10th in blocks, and overall they were very consistent from the stripe. In fact, top 10 in the league in that category.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Simmons, the pass to Tatum. And it's Bird with a rebound. San Antonio leading. Pass to Drexler. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Much respect for the bounce of Drexler. I mean, this guy knows how to get up and throw it down with flair.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Iverson. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. They get it back, and Davis gets it to go.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Stolen by Davis. From behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Davis has got 5 points. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
Here's Iverson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. They set a pick. On the take. Pass to Garnett. Davis with it. Outside Simmons. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Iverson. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Here's Drexler. Out left to the wing. They need this. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bucks ahead. They're up by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully. But
I mean, who doesn't love a 5-star matchup like this? Both players showing their competitive nature, igniting their teammates' fire with these performances. Expect this level of play to continue in the second half.
And moving on, directing our attention to the Milwaukee Bucks, they've got a close game on their hands.
Well as they perform offensively, I'm surprised that they haven't opened up a significant lead. I mean, the passing sharps, they're shooting well, they're making good decisions, but they haven't opened up the game yet. That could be difficult.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Milwaukee in the lead. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And for the Spurs. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 9 points in the game.
There's the peripheral vision we talk about. Bird finding a wide open teammate.
Simmons, the pass to Anthony. Pass to Garnett. It's stolen away. Here's Bird. He's guarded by Anthony. Antetokounmpo outside. Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. This for the tie. That one no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Here's Anthony. It's deflected.
Great timing there. Outstanding instincts by Bill Russell. Then the long, long reach. It's a wrap.
Now here's Carter. He's got 9. Driving to the basket. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one's good. This game is all even.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Bryant, the pass to Simmons. Back to Bryant. Up and over Carter. Rebounded by the Spurs. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Carter, the pass to Russell. Antetokounmpo outside. Carter finds Antetokounmpo. Bird. And that misses. That would have put him up. And for the Bucks, they're shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Spurs foul. Bill Russell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Spurs on D. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Anthony with a screen on Russell. Driving inside. It's blocked. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Oh, Simmons with the block.
An elite defensive threat and presence. Simmons understands exactly how to use his body to position himself for excellent defense.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. Number 1, the Bucks.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Ooh, a good look from Carter. San Antonio again missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there, and neither can he.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Blake Griffin picks one up.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite scorer.
At the line for 2.
The free throw drops for Anthony. Good on the second, so he makes them both. San Antonio trailing here. And here's Carter. 9 points in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter.
A massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar. Impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
And Bryant, here we go. Sweet little floater. Bryant's got 10.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Knocks it loose. Here's Iverson. He's checked by Carter. Here's Bryant. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right now.
Kidd. Ooh, they can't stop the run with that one.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
1:33 left in the third quarter.
Using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Drexler. Carter with it. He's got 9. Here's Kidd. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Iverson. Keeps it alive.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Timeout Spurs. Ladies and gentlemen.
making some changes here. They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Pass to Carter. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Here's Chamberlain. And it's rejected. And he recovers it. And he gets it back. And he's able to get it back. And they get it back. Russell, that's good.
Really crashing that offensive glass, the instincts, the long arms, the quickness of jump. Russell kills you with second chance points.
Now here's Bryant over Carter. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Bird, hounded by Tatum. The fader. Bird, that's good.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside Simmons. Outside Tatum. Launches a three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Tatum's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And we've reached the end of the third. Bucks ahead, leading by 9. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
I don't think we played very smart. I know they played harder than we did. Let's go give this a run. Let's get after it. Come on now.
Yeah, losing both the mental and hustle battles in the eyes of Greg Popovich. He's asking his guys to pick it up.
Yeah, not a happy coach right now. Always expects more out of his team. We'll see how they respond.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And for the Spurs, down low. Carter with it, and Anthony picks him up defensively. Carter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over to the wing. Here's Chamberlain. Goes back up and rejected. And he gets it back. Here's Garnett. Pass to Simmons. Anthony outside. Steps back and fires. That one's wide left.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Carter. Here's Bird. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Offense has been hard to come by so far. A much-needed bucket right there.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Outside Simmons. Pass to Bryant.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Carter against Bryant. Excellent D there from Bryant.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Here's Garnett. He's checked by Carter. From 7 feet away, and too long on the shot. For San Antonio, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. And the foul on Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Bird. Now Russell. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. The fadeaway. And it's Bird missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Now here's Bryant. He's checked by Carter. Bryant left side. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Bryant skying high. The slamming home, always looking to stuff with style.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play in the middle. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now here's Russell to the inside. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Bryant. Nice move. San Antonio with a rebound. Russell's got 8 rebounds in the game. There's a screen. And here is Antetokounmpo. San Antonio again missing. Bryant with it. He's checked by Carter. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
San Antonio calls timeout.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
All right, Booker's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Bucks dance team.
Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He was animated in his approach. He said, quote, "You guys understand the moment. You've been here before. The next few possessions could determine who comes out of here with the W. Let's make sure it's us."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Carter from outside. The rebound by the Bucks. Simmons has got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Garnett. Outside Simmons. Here's Bryant. And it's Bird with a rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Simmons. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Fades back. Tipped.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. To add that superior timing, hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And it's Simmons missing. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bryant against Antetokounmpo. Oh, they need this! The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Garnett. Up and over Russell. And again, it's the Bucks missing. For the Spurs, this one not looking good. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. One minute left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Bucks.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And they played a diligent game tonight, wanting to make up for that first loss to even up the season series against the Spurs.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Up and over Russell. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Carter from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Bryant outside. So this one belongs to the Bucks. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long and good night, everyone.